So go back to earlier.
Sure.
Did you grow up ugly?
Every man does.
It makes a lot more sense. Do you know what? As soon as he told me he was an ugly kid, everything made sense. It just clicked. It was like, bing. Makes sense. The picture's starting to piece together now.
Here's the thing. A man's looks aren't as important as you think, because like I said before, men are able to make up in other ways. But men effectively are all ugly when they're young because they're not able to provide security, which is the most important thing that women look for. Men really don't blossom until they're older anyway, because the things that make us attractive take time to acquire.
Okay, but you can still be an attractive man. People can look at you and go, actually, you're really attractive.
But that doesn't mean you're going to get women to take you seriously. You could be a handsome guy and get some here and there, but are you going to be able to keep them? Are you going to be able to get them to respect you? No. When women become 30, it's kind of downhill from there. For us, when we become 30, it's all uphill.
Okay.
If we do the work.
So women depreciate with age?
Absolutely.
You don't think women can age like fine wine? Because I think a lot of women get better with age.
No.
Yeah, my sister, she was a very late bloomer, but she's absolutely stunning now.
Yeah, that's your sister. Of course you're going to be biased.
Yeah, I'm not biased, actually.
Yeah.
Loads of people
She's probably mid, to be honest. Her sister's absolutely mid. Anytime a girl sensationalizes their friend or their sibling, they're mid.
Why? Are we trying to say I'm mid?
How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, exactly. See, you couldn't even want to say how old you are.
Because my age was going to change your answer.
There you go.
Because you couldn't just say, oh, no, yes, or no. You were going to judge it by how old I am.
Look at her avoiding it. I got her on the ropes now.
I don't even know what his issues are. That's the problem. They're that deep-rooted, I can't even figure them out.
No one cares about older in their 40s. Men universally want younger women. And women know this. So once they get of a certain age, they don't want to say their age anymore.
He doesn't understand women. He understands his perspective of women and his experience with women, which has damaged him, and now he has no respect for women. I think women gain value as they age too. I think this whole going for younger women is because men like to manipulate women, and they can't manipulate women when they've got past a certain age because they've got way too much experience behind them now. Younger girls...
Baggage.
Not necessarily. That's not necessarily true at all. In your experience, yes, I know you've been traumatized. I'm saying with a lot of women...
So you're saying men value experience?
No, I'm saying men value manipulation for younger women. You go for young women because they're easier to handle, they're easier to maintain. They haven't had the relationship experiences, they've not had life experience to shape them, to shift them, to build them. You want to build them.
That shit, man. We want that aren't used and abused.
Men manipulate young women.
Let me ask you a question.
Go on.
You're going to do a cross-country trip across Europe, right? And you need to get a car. Can't get any type of mechanical help or anything else like that. You have to drive straight through, all right? You got two options. You got a 2002 Honda, right, with 100,000 plus miles on it, okay? Or you got a brand new Honda, 2024, with 0 miles on it. Which one are you going to use to make that long-ass journey? Which one would you prefer?
I'm going to go with the older one.
You're not going to get no mechanical help.
But guess what?
You're going to be stuck on the road.
We're not mechanical problems.
Hold on. So you're going to take the newer one because you don't want to get stuck on the side of the road, which is cool. That perfectly signifies marriage and relationships. I don't want to use a used up car that's been through the ringer and take it through the long journey of marriage. I want a car that's going to go off of my lead, a car that hasn't been used, a car that doesn't have issues, a car that doesn't have bad Carfax on it. That's how men operate. We want
younger
that
women
are inexperienced.
Men, they say they're high value, I've got this, I've got that. If you're so high value, get a woman your own age who's got the same experiences, the same... No, you can't. Because you can't manipulate them. You can't morph them into these things. You go for younger girls that you can raise. It's like grooming, and you're not even realize it. It's like grooming.
Women want men that are tall, charming, experienced, make money, etc. They want older men, right? Men, however, we want the opposite. We want younger women because we want someone that will not give us a headache, follow our lead. You want someone that's going to lead you, so that means they need experience. Why is this the beginning of time?
But I think with women...
But let me ask you this.
Go on.
This is the beginning of time. Why have men always wanted virgin women?
Most men wouldn't. I don't know, because of shit in bed and she won't ever know.
Men value inexperience. Men want inexperience, guys. Don't sit there and let these girls sell you used cars saying, no, you want a used car.
But what I'm trying to say is, a woman that's older and that has had experience, she knows who she is. I'm not saying experience sexually, I'm saying life experiences.
That's what it means.
If you went and got an 18-year-old girl, yes, she would morph to you and do all of these things, but guess what? In a few years when she's had some more life experience, she's probably going to leave you. She's probably not, she's good, because then she's going to want to find herself. Women that are older, they've already found themselves. They know who they are. An 18-year-old doesn't know who she is. She's
translation, because you just said a bunch of...
Say sexually, because I didn't
when a girl
mean sexually.
says, find myself, when a girl says, finding myself, translation, I'm going to be for a period of time.
18-year-old doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know what her morals are. She doesn't know what she stands for. And she doesn't know what she can tolerate and what she can't tolerate in life. She's not had enough experience to make them decisions, okay? So that car, the old car, is probably going to cut through the side roads because it's really fucking experienced, yeah, and it's going to get there without breaking down because it knows the route. This one's going to trample along, yeah, and she's going to get a few bumps in the road because she didn't know which ones to avoid. And guess what? She's probably going to break down before the old one because she's not experienced.
But you're missing the whole point here. What do men want? Men want inexperience. We don't care about y'all experience.
But then when she leaves, and then what? She's not experienced, and she doesn't know what you need. She doesn't know what you want. She's not going to be able to be what you need. You're going to have to teach her.
You got to teach her.
And then when you taught her,
that's your job as a man.
She's probably going to leave you because she's going to realize that you're not actually that great.
Get it done, guys.